Yo, what's up, educated and very uneducated gun people out there? That video had a little drama going. Haven't had drama for a while. Almost had to get the drama meter out. Wow, a 380 won't save your life, huh? You know, funny, people that say that would never stand in front of one. You got to remember, people carry 22s, they carry 25s, they carry 32 automatics. So I guess them people are totally fucked, right? A 380, this little gun, this is like an emergency gun, okay? And up close, this gun is very powerful. They have 380 plus ammo that's very powerful, and this gun would definitely do the job. I mean, you pull that trigger 3 times into someone's chest, I don't care how big they are. You know, you hit someone in the chest, they're done. It's over. You know what I'm saying? So that all comes down to training. Training, which I have none of, but I shoot often, so I feel semi-confident. The bottom line is, it's better than that. It's better than having it's better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is just a little emergency gun, and for the 200th time again, this is amazing. I have to keep saying this. You making these videos not very fun, I'll tell you. I have to repeat myself. This is not a heavy range gun. This is not even a range gun. This is a gun you put a couple hundred rounds to make sure it works, and then you carry it. You don't keep taking it to the range till the laser falls out. We're going to do a close-up on this wonderful mouse gun. I am very happy with this. I have to say, this is the first mouse gun that I've shot that you can actually shoot it like a target pistol. It's the first time a little mouse gun gave me that feeling. The SIG P238 kind of gave me that feeling. I had kind of a group, but the group was bigger than my whole hand spread out. It was a group that big. This had a group like this. This shot like a target pistol. I could not believe it. As I was firing it, I was so impressed with it. I was like, wow, well, as far as accuracy goes and how it handles, I give it a 10. But how, you know, I hope it makes it and functions the rest of the session. And then it did. And then I put different types of hollow points through it, and then it ate them all, and that's enough for me. This is ready to be carried. It did what it was supposed to do. That's it. I'm not going to put hundreds and hundreds of rounds through it, because this is not meant for that. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to disassemble this and give you an up close look on this. This is very dirty right now. I didn't clean it yet. I figure I'll wait and I'll do an up close video first. Then see how dirty it is. Look at the follower. It's all black. Okay. Now how you take this down is, when they're new, they're a little tricky. Of course, the firearm's empty. You just push this little lever all the way down. And sometimes you really gotta push it hard. Damn. Okay, now to get it out, sometimes you have to, when they're new, you gotta use a, this is what I use. You gotta have it out and ready. No. Where is that? Here it is. See this little file? It's shaped like that. Or you can use try to use something plastic or a little screwdriver. And you just pop it up like that. After it breaks in, you'll be able to pull it out with your hand. Okay? Pull that little pin out, slide stop pin. And what there is here, if you look closely, there's a bar that goes across here. And that bar is on a spring. See how I can pull it up and down? And what happens is that bar goes up into this, has a slot, and that's what locks it in. So that's why it's a little tricky getting that out. But that's good. You don't want to be firing this thing and the slide go flying off. That's a very good, secure slide lock pin. Very good, Smith & Wesson. Very good. Okay. Now we'll take the slide off. Comes right off. Now this is what I wanted to show you. Now I've had a few different mouse guns, and I've seen a few different mouse guns, and I've never seen any with a steel construction inside here like this. Look at this. This is all steel all the way around. See it? I know you can't. It looks like it's the same color. Let me wipe it off a little bit, because it's I kind of over lubricated it. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. I do that sometimes. Damn, I can't even get a fucking rag out of the drawer. Jesus Christ. Man, I got bad nerves, don't I? I'm not going to live long. I get mad too quick. Everything bothers me. I'm not built for YouTube at all, guys. I do this because I like it. And YouTube's been good to me. Okay, maybe you can see it. Plus, you guys, a lot of you guys are awesome. Some of the best people I ever met on YouTube. Now, it's hard to tell, but this is OD green, and this is black to frame. And then all this is steel. These rods all down here, it's all steel. It's a steel skeleton, and it ain't thin. It's friggin' thick. And it gives the gun a little weight, and that's the difference between this one and the other plastic mouse gun. It just makes this that much more durable. Just wanted to show you that. Another thing people were mentioning is after like hundreds of rounds or whatever, here's the screw to take the battery out. See that little screw in there? And it's a tiny little Allen screw. And they say it comes with the gun. I'm going to go see if it has it. So when you're cleaning your pistol, just to be sure, before you're done cleaning it, make sure you turn that clockwise and make sure that's tight before you put the gun together. Because I hear after hundreds of rounds or whatever, 1,000 rounds, that screw starts to back itself out a little bit. So that's just part of your maintenance. Make sure that screw is tight before you put the gun back together. It's not going to ever back out on me because I'm not going to keep bringing this to the range and shooting it. I already brought it to the range. It worked good. I'm going to carry it now. I'm not going to be bringing this to the range. I might bring it to the range maybe twice a year just to make sure it functions. Okay, here's the slide. Here's your recoil spring and guide rod. Very, very good quality. Awesome. It's all steel, you know. Nice stainless steel guide rod. There's your recoil spring. Here's your barrel. When you're looking at new guns, first thing you want to look at when you pull the slide back is check out the feed ramp. Make sure there's no burrs on it or anything, and make sure it looks nice and polished. It's got a great feed ramp on this pistol. And that's it. It's pretty much not much to it. I just wanted to show you the steel construction inside this thing. I'm going to clean it now, and before I put it back together, I'm going to make sure that Allen screw is tight. The most problems I heard about this so far, going by the video and the comments, one guy here said they didn't like it, one guy there didn't say they like it. But the consistency I heard was the screw backing out because of the recoil. So that sounds like it could be an issue. After I see the same thing from different people over and over again, obviously it's an issue. So just to correct that issue, to fix that issue, every time you clean it, tighten the screw down. Just make sure the screw's tight. That's not a big deal. Okay. When will I shoot this again? I have no idea. Months and months and months and months. I'll be carrying it. I'll tell you right now. I'll be using this. MagTech. First Defense. 77 grain. Okay. It shot beautifully through this pistol. Beautiful hollow points. Magazine's got a great magazine. This was an up-close video, so that's really all I can really say about it. I just wanted to show you a few important things. This is the last video you will see on the Bodyguard. When I buy a gun, I do a range video, I do a review on it, then I do a range video, then I do an up-close video. This is the up-close video, and I don't know what else to show you. It's made really well. That's it. Here's your slide, inside of your slide. Here's a firing pin. Nice heavy slide. So, if any mouse gun can probably take a beating at the range, it's this one. But still, I still will not do it because they're not meant for that. You got to remember what when you're buying a pistol, what it's meant for. Okay? It's an emergency gun. Period. That's it. Alright, she's all cleaned up, ready to get put back together. When these guns are new, they're a little tricky putting them back together because the little spring that I showed you that goes across here has to be broken in a little bit. You know, after a couple times it loosens up. What I did was, this is what you want to do when you get this gun, when you buy it and it's brand new, and you be careful, this little tiny Allen key is for how you change the batteries in the gun, which it goes right in that hole there. You can change the batteries. Put a little plastic, get some tape and put a little flag on this. This thing is so small, you can lose this really easy, and it's black and it's like as thin as your hair on your head. So what you want to do is put a little, I got purple duct tape. E-Bomi sent it to me. And I put a little flag on there. Because you don't really use this, you use this side, you put it in and twist it, okay? So this way you won't lose it. I'll throw that in my drawer and it won't get lost. I'll know where it is because I'm going to need it. So what I did was, the first thing I did was clean this all up. When I was done cleaning, I tightened the screw. I turned it like a quarter of a turn clockwise. It didn't move much, so it wasn't loose, but now I know it's tight. And that's all ready to go. I just put all the parts in my ultrasonic cleaner, the barrel. And I won't put this in the ultrasonic cleaner unless I do a complete disassembly, detailed disassembly on the slide, and I know there's no parts in the slide, then I'll throw it in there. But the way it is now, the way I'm cleaning it, I just cleaned it by hand. I don't like putting gun parts in an ultrasonic cleaner where water can get trapped. So, you know, it doesn't call for it really right now, okay? So I'll put that in there. There's your spring and steel guide rod. Okay, everything goes in real nice. Line up the rails. Okay. Then what you want to do is lock the slide back. Okay. Now this is kind of tricky, believe it or not, it is. You just want to put this in. Let me see. You stick this in this hole. There's that bar going across. That bar's on a spring, so you want to push. Make sure I got this right. Push down on the bar. Push it in. And sometimes you got to go up a little and down a little. There it goes. Snaps right in. Okay. Now when you snap it in, you want to leave this horizontal, just like that. Okay, and then just, it's ready to go. It's not too hard. It's not real simple, but it's not too hard either. Check it for a function test. Make sure it's working good, feels good, and that's it. Now what I'm going to do is get a rag. I'll get one of these. It's kind of oily, so I'll just wipe it down. Wipe off that laser lens. Not that I'll use it. I really won't use a laser. To me, that's just a bonus. I didn't want to buy a mouse gun with the intention of even having a laser, so it was just a plus. And I think a little pistol like this, that's built like this, and it has a built-in laser, and it's $400, is an amazing price for it. Okay. So it's pretty damn cool. So the laser works good. The battery compartment's secure. The whole gun's clean, and I will load up my MagTech ammunition. Now this pistol I will carry condition 1. Usually, you know guys, I really don't carry condition 1 because I don't have good memory. But this pistol I would, because you have it's doubly safe. It has a safety trigger on it, which is like real hard, you know, probably 10-pound pull. And on top of that, it also has a thumb safety, right? So, put the mag in it, chamber around, thumb safety on. I feel very comfortable carrying this condition 1. There's your chamber indicator on the side and a chamber indicator on the top. And now all I got to do is go out today and get a nice little holster for this. And here's a beautiful little summer carry. Will not pound it at the range. It's not meant for that. It works, it functions, I'm carrying it. That's it. That's what this is. Don't forget about the flag trick, because you don't want to lose this. It's an oddball size. Alright guys, I'm probably going to go to Walmart, and hopefully, I don't know if they're going to have MagTech, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to stock up on self-defense ammo more than range ammo. I might get a couple boxes of range ammo, but I'm not stock because I'm not going to bring this to the range a lot. I'm just going to stock up on some hollow points and what I would use for self-defense for this gun. That's what's going to be stocked up on. Okay. I hope you liked the video. This is the last video of the Bodyguard, and I hope it answered some of your questions.